Hello lovely icons, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you lovely icons how to make this summer colorful dress. Let's get right into it. So as you can tell here, I have 1 yard of fabric. I'm going to fold over that 1 yard of fabric in half and then cut it in half. When I have 1 yard of fabric, I'm usually not trying to waste any fabric whatsoever, so I'm going to work with everything that I have. I'm going to take this mesh dress as a template for this summer dress that we're going to create. I'm going to then lay it on top of it, and I'm just going to cut out any excess pieces that may be laying over extra. After it's done, I'm going to have something like this. Don't forget, there's 2 fabrics laying on top of each other right here. Once that's done, we're going to take one part of the fabric, we're going to fold it over in half. I love using this method because it helps make sure that everything is the same and exact. Once that's done, I'm going to then cut off any excess pieces that do not match. Once that is done, we're going to then cut straight. Again, this part is optional. It's up to you where you want to cut the straight line at. We're going to cut the straight line, and then we're going to move to the back, well, the front of the fabric, because the part that we just cut a straight line at was the back of the fabric. So we're going to move to the front of the fabric. As you can see here, I have 2 fabrics, one back and one front. We're going to then work on the front of the fabric. So after we lay everything over to make sure nothing excess is over, we're then going to cut a slanted straight line, if that makes sense. We're going to cut a straight line but on a slanted angle, and we're going to cut it all the way to the top of that. Once that is done, you should have something like this. And again, that's the front of the fabric. So then for this part, we're going to cut strings for the top of this dress, 2 strings for the bikini tops, and 1 long string for the back. Now, I don't have a lot of fabric left over, so I'm just going to cut out a lot of strings, and then I'm going to combine them to help make a longer string. So for this part, I'm just going to take any piece of paper that I have, fold it in half, and then draw a triangular piece. Again, I'm freehanding, so it's optional. You can freehand as well. Once that's done, we're going to then cut it out. And then we're going to use this template to help us create the top of this dress. As you can see here, once that's done, we're going to then move on to the fabric. We're going to lay this triangular piece that we just cut on top of these fabric and cut out 4 pieces. So we have 3 pieces here, and I'm just going to cut out 1 more. Once that is done, as you can tell, we have 4 pieces here for the top part of this dress. And then we have the back of this dress over here, and this is the front of this dress. And then the rectangular pieces to make the straps of this dress. So we have a couple of pieces here that we have to work with, just showing you guys what pieces you should have. So then we're going to work on the top part of this dress. We're going to take 2 triangular pieces. We're going to lay them facing front sides touching each other, and then do the same thing to the other side. And then for the elastic strings that were cut, we're going to go on my machine and then just sew it up. Once the strings are sewn, this is what it looks like. So after it's looped, this is what it looks like. We're going to take the 2 shorter pieces that we have, because those 2 shorter pieces will be the top part of this bra. So take 2 of those triangular pieces, again, right sides touching each other. And then we're going to take the short part and then insert it inside. Preferably use a pin to hold everything in place so that it doesn't move or shift or any of that. So once you have both pieces there with the strings, we're going to sew the tops. We're going to sew the top, and just to show you guys what it looks like after the top is sewn. And then we're going to sew all the way around and leave a 1-inch mark. We're not going to sew it completely. We're just going to sew it and just leave a 1-inch mark. And then the 1-inch mark that we left, we're going to use that 1 inch to help us loop everything out of that. This is just me looping everything out of there and just making sure there's no bumps, no gaps, or any of that. So once I am done looping, this is what it looks like. And then we're going to work on the bottom of our dresses. So we're going to take the front piece. We're going to then fold over the sides, as you can tell from this video over here. Fold over the sides, and then once those sides are folded over, we're going to sew a zigzag line, a zigzag stitch on the sides, because we're using elastic fabric, so we need zigzag. Once that is done, this is what it looks like. And then we're going to fold over that little top. We're going to fold it over down, and then we're going to sew a straight line across. Back to this top piece, we're going to then sew a straight line going all the way across. Once that's done, we're going to take the front piece of the dress and the back piece of the dress. We're going to lay it on top of each other, right sides facing, and then we're going to sew the sides of these pieces. Once the sides are sewn, this is what I have over here. And then we're going to work, I also hemmed, just because it didn't show in this video, I also hemmed the bottom of this dress and the back part of this dress. Sorry, I do not have a video for that, but don't forget to hem it. Once that's done, we're going to then take the longer string that we made earlier, and then we're going to loop it through the hole that we made from the straight line that we sewn across. We're going to loop it through the first part of the bra, and then we're going to also loop it towards the second part of the bra. Okay, as you can tell from here. So once that's done, this is the finishing touch of this dress. I love how this dress looks. It's definitely giving me vacation vibes, beach vibes, Cancun vibes, Miami vibes, anywhere tropical vibes, basically. But I love how this dress came out. I love how it fits my body. I'm just loving it. Definitely going on vacation with these, taking so many pictures. Well, let me know if you guys love it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and please leave any questions, comments, concerns you have below, and I'll be able to answer them for you. And again, thank you guys for watching my video. See you in the next one.